What I've done is I've taken a cookie sheet and I've just sprinkled it with a bag of cheddar cheese. I didn't mix the cheese. Sometimes you can mix the cheeses, it's no problem. I just took shredded cheese, filled the cookie sheet up so that it touched all the sides, went in, put it in the oven at 400 degrees, and I cooked it for about 15 minutes. What I was looking for was this golden brown color. And the reason I do this is because my wife will sometimes try the keto, and because of that she can't eat the flour or the sugar. And so when we go out to a restaurant, she can't have the chips. Well, what I will do is, instead of going to a restaurant, I will make my own roasted salsa, which you'll see the video of. If you go back to the archives, you'll be able to see the video of the roasted salsa that we do. And so she can use this as her chips as opposed to eating the tortilla chips. So what I did is I put it in there until it got really, really nice, crispy. Whatever color you want is up to you, that's your preference. Then what I'll do is I'll take this and then I'll just take my knife. Again, good sharp knife. We're gonna make a keto taco dip. So we're going to do that in just a second. And so to stay within the keto frame, I made these chips so that we can use that with our keto friendly taco dip. You can also use these when you do the roasted salsa, which is another specialty of ours. We enjoy that. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun with this. And when we come back, we're gonna make the keto-friendly taco dip. Okay folks, we're back. When you're on keto, you try to cut back on the flour and the sugars, things like that. So what I'm gonna try to do is make this as keto-friendly as possible. We're going into summertime, warmer weather, everybody's picked up a few pounds. In my case, I'm just basically lazy. So now I have to go and work off a few of those pounds. So instead of working them off, because nobody loves food more than I do. And if you look at this body, you can tell it's not a body by keto. It's more like a body by Budweiser. But we're gonna have to do everything we can to straighten that up. So to do that, we're gonna make it as friendly and healthy as we possibly can. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with some sirloin, ground sirloin. Leaner the better. So if you have to go buy ground beef, at least get 80-20, drain the fat off, and we're going to mix that up. And what we'll do is we're going to mix that with some garlic powder, some onion powder, some chili powder. We've got all our different ingredients. We'll have the recipe online, and we're going to mix this in with our ground beef so that we have that flavor profile. So we're going to do that. We've got the cumin, the chili, all this together. We put that in, we mix it in, and we do it just like so. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to use our avocados. Did I tell you how much I love these bowls? I'm using these bowls all day long. Every time you turn around, I use these bowls. And why do I use these bowls? Because they're double insulated. So what happens is it's air filled in between. So it's a smooth finish on the inside. Outside is a hammered finish. The reason I like a hammered finish is because I'm pretty clumsy and I drop stuff a lot. And if I have a smooth finish on the outside, what'll happen is all the nicks and dents and everything else that I can possibly do, all the whiskey dents I have, they all show up. Well, in this case, they already put all the dents in it for me. So I can drink all the whiskey I want now. Isn't that better than your neighbors? So what happens is I like this. I can fill this bowl with ice cubes, set it on my wife's really nice wooden tabletop, dining room table, and it'll never sweat. So I won't have to worry about it sweating, leaving a ring or anything on the table. If I put ice cubes in it 30 minutes beforehand, I can dump them out at the last minute, put in something cold. It'll stay cold longer. If I want to put hot in there, I put hot water in there. Last minute, I pour it out, put my baked beans in there. They stay hot throughout the entire meal. So these are wonderful. You'll see me use them from here on out because they're wonderful. You can go to the website and you can see them, see all about them. In this case, we've got some avocados. So we go to the store and we look for an avocado. I'm looking for the end. And if this peels off, then I know it's ripe. So I'm going to take my knife. I'm just going to go around just like so. Cut it. We have our pit, beautiful cut. So how do we get rid of the pit safe and easily? Put your hand underneath, cup the avocado, take your knife, go across it, do it just like so, twist it. When you do it, it comes out. Now, how do I get rid of that? Because a lot of times I'm going to reach and grab it and I'm going to cut my hand. So you take your two finger and your thumb and go behind it and just push it right off the knife blade. Simple and easy to do. Now, when I'm making guacamole, I take this pit and I put it in the bottom of my bowl and I put my guacamole on top of it. And then that way, if I have any left over, then what I will do is it will keep it from turning brown overnight for you. So there's a little tip, a little trick. I'm using, notice I said I love these bowls. They're really good except for this particular dish. And why am I using this? It's because it's clear. See? Can you see me? Can't see me now? Can you see me now? So what happens is we want it clear. And why do we want it clear? Is because I'm going to start off with some of our guacamole. We're going to put some in. And we're going to do a little layer like so. And we're just going to press it down. I usually use a smaller bowl, but I have a big crew today and we got to feed them. So we start with a little bit more. But if I had a smaller clear bowl, we're going to just put a layer in there. And now we're going to put in the sour cream. And the fact that we're putting the sour cream in, we're going to layer. You see how the contrasting color is? We've got the sour cream, we've got the guacamole. So depending on the type bowl you want, and you can still use the other bowl, end result's going to be the same. The food's going to be fantastic no matter what you do. Now we're going to come back and we're going to add some of this. This is just store-bought fire roasted rotel. Now you can make your own because we have a recipe out there where we make our own roasted vegetables, and you can rough chop them. We blend them so that we make our own salsa. But this will work nice. We're going to put that in. Then we're going to start adding some of our ground sirloin. This has all been seasoned, so we're going to add that to the top, just like so. I use a little bit. I just want to cover it really well. Everybody likes a little bit of everything, so this gives you an opportunity to give you the flavors that you're looking for. Now, having said that, let's catch that before it drops on the floor. You'd be surprised how many times I've dropped this spoon and had to lick it before I put it back in the bowl. It's amazing what you have to do around this kitchen. So, some kitchens I've been in before, they actually get you a clean spoon. But here, we adapt. Oh, I forgot to lick the spoon, sorry. And then we're going to come back. We sliced up some olives. I'm just using black olives as a garnish. At this point in time, you can come back and actually use jalapenos, sliced jalapenos if you like that. So whether you get them pickled or whether you use fresh, that's up to you. For the crew today, as you can see, I've got a big bowl. I've still got a lot to go, but we're going to do this so it looks really nice. And as you can see, as it grows, you can see the different colors as it goes in layers. So use a smaller bowl and then go to the edge with it, and you will see the different colors of the layers as you build it up. So a smaller container, make it up taller, and then what you're going to do is you're going to use your chips. We've taken our cheese, we've put it on a cookie sheet, we baked it in the oven at 400 degrees and made our cheese chips, so they're keto friendly. The recipe's out there. You'll be able to see the video on that also, on how we've done that. But you've also seen the recipe. You've got the recipe for this. You take that, you have a keto friendly taco style dip.